Okay, chapter 14, Golden Age, part 6. Yeah. Man, what is Guts going to do? Man, he's biting the rapier. And then the blood. Oh, is he going? Oh, man. He's going to push down, I guess, Griffith. Yeah, he's out of balance now. Griffith, man, but that is risky. He might lose his tongue or something. Oh, he threw him off the cliff. They fell off. Oh man, he's just gonna beat him down. Ah, man, man. I guess Griffith loses when it's just hand to hand combat. What is this? Hey, I can't believe Griffith is losing. Are you crazy? That's his plan. His plan is to lose. But the one who's down is Griffith. I've never seen such a thing. Oh, and he's spitting out blood. How is it the taste of your own blood? With your pretty face, you've probably never been hit, eh? Oh, man. Is he pissed? You're finished now. Did Griffith pick up a pebble? Or is it guts? Oh, it's. Oh, man. That face. Oh, I guess he can. Yeah. He can. Man. Seems like Guts is pushing Griffith too far. Yeah, is he going to break his arm? Man. Ah. Bravo, this time he's dead for sure. That made me a little bit dizzy. But it'll end here. Are you gonna surrender or let me dislocate your shoulder? Yeah, I think I think he would prefer I don't think he would surrender. He's so stubborn. Fuck. Yeah, he's not giving up. Yeah. Oh man, he's going to break his there's his shoulder. Victory, amazing Griffith. Man, but he was able to put Griffith uh down. So it's still very impressive of Guts. But yeah, his his way of fighting is yeah, he would do anything. He would utilize his environment. When you fell off the hill, I thought you were in trouble. Are you nuts? Griffith won't lose that easily. That's true. That guy is so good. Ha, hey, stand up. You deserve it. Ah, Griffith? Yeah. Only this. You are now mine. Man. Man, what's with Griffith's eye? Man. What do you mean? Yeah, he's part of from now on he's part of the Hawks. Man. Man, that commanding I guess that possessiveness. I guess the moment he saw Guts, he was so obsessed in having Guts be part of his group. I guess if anything, it's like he wants to own Guts. Never. Oh, Griffith never said that to anyone. I want you. He never said that. Oh, defeat. I was defeated by him. A complete loss. I lost to that babbling. uh, That smiling, innocent face, that open look like a little kid. But he coldly dislocated my shoulder like I was a doll. Damn, who the hell he? Corcus, are you sure? Shut up, don't be scared. We have 7 people. You guys said you don't like him. He killed Dan too. But he's so skillful and Griffith. Yeah, don't worry. We'll kill him while he's asleep. He's wounded, he probably can't. Then we'll dump his body in the forest and Griffith will think he ran away. Yeah, you're definitely going to be killed by Griffith himself. Because Griffith went through the trouble of fighting gods like that. So, yeah, I don't think he would want anyone to mess with gods. These people I can beat easily. Good, Sam, go. What? Why does this always happen? You shouldn't do it, even though he is wounded. You guys are still no match for him. Yeah. Casca, go back to your tents and I'll pretend I didn't see this. Hehe, hey, good idea. I'll go now. Hey, you guys, wait, Casca, why do you always help him? Don't you also have some vengeful feelings? You were asked to sleep with him for 2 nights straight. What happened during those 2 nights? Oh, yeah. Say that again, and I'll cut your throat. Don't be so harsh. I was just kidding. Man, I think this guy is definitely going to be their trouble. He'll definitely do something stupid eventually, and he's already trying to do it. But yeah, I wonder what happened to Casca. I guess he's so loyal to Griffith that I guess if anything, she would want to be sacrificed as a brand or something by the god hand. But I guess there's some kind of conditions. Maybe I guess I guess one of the conditions that it is something precious to you. So Griffith, I mean Guts is definitely very important to Griffith, very precious to Griffith, because that's why he was chosen as the sacrifice. Because otherwise, I don't think it would work. Because I guess it's like an equivalent exchange that your desire needs to somewhat like equal of something very important, something that will really be considered as a sacrifice. Because if it doesn't have any value to you, it's pointless. So that's really interesting that um, I guess learning that and realizing that, yeah, I think um, maybe it's some kind of maybe it's really maybe Griffith really consider Guts as a friend, and maybe his ambitions is just really so bigger that he's willing to sacrifice something precious to him in order to achieve that. So don't be misled. It was Griffith's order. Otherwise, who would help you? Oh man. I guess if anything, she's becoming like more antagonistic towards Guts. Just hurry up and die in the battlefield. Oh man, this this scene always breaks my heart. I guess him being just like lonely, and I guess the way he sleeps from the time I guess when he was in the carriage. So maybe it's because he always wants to keep his guard up because of especially with his experience with Donovan, and I guess just surviving in this world. Man, you just really you feel bad for Guts. The main enemy army is on that hill with about 2,000 soldiers. Our task is to burn their supplies and weaponry. We have to get in from the back by following the edge of the river. After we do that, the first thing we must do is attack straight through their army and head towards the front line. Attack the middle of the enemy's army. What about reinforcement? There's not enough manpower because we have to protect against an enemy surprise. Oh, I guess Griffith's group is more about defending the castles of maybe lords or captains. So I guess like it's like the opposite group that Guts is usually being part of is the group, the mercenaries who is going to siege a castle, or yeah, a castle. So maybe it's, yeah, it's the different kind of kind of I guess group. Cowards, they are so different. They believe in Griffith this much. But yeah, I could feel that, like, definitely Griffith is also very, he definitely is very strategic, and there's a reason that they're infamous as a mercenaries. I guess they're the most feared group of mercenaries among others for a reason. It's definitely because of Griffith's leadership. Guts, I let that be your task. The rear guard, it's a pretty tough job. You will have to block the enemies so that we can get to safety. Even though there's only one way out of the forest, you have to be careful of hundreds of pursuing soldiers. It is a very high risk of death. Man, can you do it? But I guess this is somewhat Griffith testing Guts. I guess his luck, because I think that's one of the things that Griffith has noticed about Guts is that even though he puts his life, his moves are very risky always. Yeah, that it's so, I guess he was amazed by how lucky Guts is to survive that. So I guess he's somewhat testing that here, that he put him on like the rear guard. So yeah, is that an order? Yes. Man, he was able to. I guess it's an agreement. What's Griffith's intention? Probably a test, pretty hard one. He'll be dead for sure. No, it's a very risky task, but an important one. He's not doing this as a test. Griffith is certain of that guy. He's finished this time. Yeah, man. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. The God Hand. There's five of them. Are they? I guess we'll see. Because it seems like I have a feeling that maybe the God Hand was like the other soldiers that is with Griffith. Maybe um Castra and yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's just Griffith. This is more like walking through the river, not following the edge. The enemy probably never thought someone would come through this river with its fast current. Plus the sounds from the wind camouflage our noise. With an attack from the back like this, we are above the wind, so we can effectively use fie fire. We can you effectively use fire. He calculated all of this. Yeah. Oh, someone is. Oh man, that's his daggers. Oh no, it's a different. Who is that? Yeah, that's one of the soldiers. I thought it was Guts for a second. Yeah, cause I forgot that Guts is at the rear guard. So cold. It's my shift the whole night. This sucks. Nighttime like this, there may be, yeah, ambush. Enemy. Yeah, man. What? It's the enemy attacking from behind? Is the enemy attacking from behind? Enemies attack! Yeah, it's already. It's really too late. Yeah. Man. Burn them. Yeah. The gunpowder is got. The gunpowder is on fire. Oh. Oh, I forgot that they're using cannons. Man, don't worry about the enemies. Just try to get out of here. They attack from behind. The enemies launch a surprise attack. Yeah, man. Man, with Griffith's strategy and Guts' strength, and I guess their skills, yeah, they're definitely unstoppable. Split into two groups and break out of here. General, our weapon and food storage are burning. I know that. Why don't you? Why don't you? Why don't you? Why don't we rescue what we can and retreat? The wind may carry the fire to the main army. The wind is too strong. It's making the fire spread too fast. Send the cavalry out. If word gets out we were attacked by those mercenaries and did not retaliate, we might lose our pride of being knights. I can't believe he could attack so fast. I've never seen such a thing. Yeah. But I guess this is also somewhat very educational for Guts. Learning the strategies of warfare. From now on, it's my task to complete. Oh, man. Okay, so that's the end of the chapter. And I guess we get to see that, yeah, in terms of skill, in terms of, I guess, in everything, almost everything, that Griffith is his he's above Guts in terms of yeah, skill, strategy, and I guess knowledge. Because even hand to hand combat, he was able to um, pin down Guts. So, and I guess that's really, I'm just really amazed by, I guess, how I guess you could say that Griffith has his own way, kind of his own strength, that I guess you could feel that he's very calm and collective and very um, calculated moves. But I think that moment where he looked back at Guts, I think he somewhat showed, um, I guess, some kind of, um, I guess, intensity that, I guess it felt like he was somewhat taunted, or he was somewhat, um, yeah, how could I think he was like, um, it felt like he somewhat showed a sense, I guess, his personality back then, because Guts is, I think it's Guts is the first person who was able to push him that far, to the point that he was somewhat, um I think he's somewhat showing his um his, I guess it's just his true nature or something. And at the same time, I really love that moment where he said that, I want you. And I guess one of the reasons is that It's I guess he's just interested in Guts' character, that his um his unyielding savagery, that he wouldn't surrender. And I think if anything, he wants that um that fierce, and yeah, and that um yeah, I think he just wants that kind of soldier to be like a part of his group. But maybe there's more to it, I don't know. But definitely, I guess, um just like Casca, was it Casca, or yeah, I think it was Casca. um she said that Griffith has never said that. I guess he has never wanted anything that much, to the point that um he would he tried to, I guess, he somewhat made himself vulnerable during that fight. But at least, I guess, he was still able to overpower Guts, and showcase that he's more supreme, he's much more stronger. So, and I guess what I'm really curious about him is that, I guess, just his calmness, and seems like there's more to him. And I guess learning more about his character. But yeah, definitely, um I'm curious to see more about the dynamic of their relationship, because I think, if anything, Gus is somewhat slowly liking Griffith, because I think Griffith is showcased that he's really strong, really skilled, and he's also very admirable. He's something that I could see Guts looking up to, someone that Guts would that definitely someone become like close to him. So I think he might be um, that person, and I think that's one of the reasons. I guess we somewhat have already an idea of that how close they will become, especially going through, as I guess, because Guts did agree with the bet that if he did lose, um, he'll just follow um, uh, Griffith. So I'm just really, I guess I'm now just curious to know what happened between them. Why is that Guts was branded, and Guts, I guess, his rage towards Griffith. Because looking back here, I don't think we have ever. I don't think I don't have an idea how Guts will be able to have that kind of rage towards a person. Because the thing is that Guts did experience betrayal with Gambino, but somewhat is he still isn't leaning towards anger, or rage towards Gambino. It seems like he's somewhat blaming himself for what happened. So it's more about guilt. So I wonder what Griffith will do for to make Guts so angry about him, so wrathful. I guess, to have that kind of wrath, or that desperation towards killing Griffith, um, even as he reached as a god hand. So I wonder what made him, um, what he do to Guts to make him do that. Because my I guess my predictions before, or theories, that yeah, I guess they were like best friends, and maybe my thinking is that maybe Guts had a family, like a child or a wife, and then maybe Griffiths. I think that's one of the common thing that usually makes someone um desire vengeance toward someone is that it's because of something that they care about. It's because yeah, something they care about was like killed or this, yeah, something like that. It rarely it's the case is it rarely happens that it's something that is directly towards guts. If anything, like, I guess betrayal between friends is not really it, it's not really usual that the the end result is vengeance. Usually it's just being like separated, or just like, yeah, it's just like a broken relationship. It's not really leaning towards vengeance. So I guess one of the possible reasons that maybe it's really Griffith sacrifice guts. I guess it's the I guess his anger is with regards to the brand, because he had to live through, I guess, maybe the evil spirits or maybe the torture that he went through. But so far, I'm not seeing anything that is, I guess, stronger um, reason compared to the experiences that he already had with Donovan, with Gambino. So yeah, and at the same time, I also somewhat at first I thought that maybe it's because of Casca, because I was thinking that maybe Guts will fall in love with Casca, and then Griffith will kill Casca. But now we're seeing that it seems like that's not the case. Casca is more leaning towards Griffith, and Griffith is, if anything, is more um, he's more like he likes Guts. So I'm not really seeing any reason for Guts to have that anger towards Griffith for now. So definitely I'm looking forward to that. What made Guts so angry, so vengeful towards Griffith, to the point that he needed to, yeah, he was willing to do anything. And yeah, I'm really curious to know that. So how about you guys? What do you think about this chapter? Or maybe if you think I've missed some details, or maybe you just want to share your thoughts or feedback with regarding this read through, let me know in the comments down below. And if you did enjoy watching my read through, please leave a like and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell. And if you want to watch my reaction to or read through to the next chapter right now, you could also check it out in the link in the description down below on my Patreon. And if you decide to support my channel, you'll have the early access benefit, and it will really be helpful in helping me sustain this channel, so that I could continue on doing this and creating more read through reaction videos in the future. So please consider checking it out. Thank you for watching. See you in my next video. Have a great day. Goodbye.